Hello again, everyone. Tubby Burrell here with you for another exciting year of Lady Devil Volleyball. Tonight in town is the Hiwassee Dam Eagles to face our Lady Devils. Hiwassee Dam 1-0 on the season. The Lady Devils 2-1 so far on this young season. It's the third of 4 straight home games for the Lady Devils. They play again here on Thursday against Robbinsville. We'll have that one for you on the Marine Devil Network as well. So, almost set to first serve this one, set things up for you for the Lady Devils. Number 30 is Taylor Collins, sophomore. Number 20 is Michaela Reardon, a senior. Number 3 is Caitlin Anthony, a sophomore. Number 24, Grace Cabe, a senior. And 22 is, they have their own jerseys on. 22 is Ashton Yantz. And our last one, number 8, is Brett Patillo to open things up for the Lady Devils. It'll be Yantz and Reardon as your setters. Grace Cabe leads this team in kills. She's number 24 again. If you're familiar with Swain High Lady Athletics, you know Grace. Now a senior for this Lady Devil team. Coached by first-year coach Kayla McMahon on the sidelines for the Lady Devils. And to serve it up for the Lady Eagles will be Kaylee Cornelius, a junior for the Eagles. And we are underway from Swain. Patillo with the pass, Yantz with a set. Collins sets and drives it back row. And now Hiwassee Dam with a chance to attack. Short over, Reardon's got it. Yantz pushes it back. And now Hiwassee Dam will set again. To the middle, that one's deep and out from their middle hitter, Jalen Hamby, who is a junior. Into the game comes Alyssa Smith for Collins, and Smith will serve for the Lady Devils, who now lead it 1-0. Up and over by Smith, passed by Cornelius. The setter, Brittany Davis, for the Eagles. Reardon saves that one off the block. Now she'll have a chance to hit. It's up and over and down for Michaela Reardon. First kill of the night for either team, and the Lady Devils lead it 2-0. Smith will serve it again for Swain. Back row of Yantz, Patillo, and Smith. Front row of Cabe, Reardon, and Anthony. Smith serve up and over. That one's hit by Cornelius, and that will be an ace for Smith. And the Lady Devils are up to 3-0 so far. Smith to the service line again. Waits for the whistle and now steps into her serve. Hard on the line, and it's just out of bounds, so it'll be over to the Eagles off of the Smith error. And serving for them will be number 10, Hannah Rhodes, an outside hitter who is a senior. One of only 2 seniors for this Lady Eagles team. So now the score 3-2 in favor of the Devils. It's Cabe, Smith, and Patillo on the back row. You'll see Yantz hiding out back there to try to keep from playing the ball. There's a pass by Cabe up in the air. It'll have to be over by Patillo, and it is. And now the Eagles will attempt to attack into the middle and dug out of there nicely by Patillo, pushed over by Yantz. That was Hamby on the attack. That's Senna on the attack, and that's out from the sophomore hitter for the Eagles. Reardon now at the service line. 4-2 your score. Lady Devils in the lead. That one's up and over hard. Dug out of there by Rhodes to the middle, and Hamby at it again. Patillo dives for it but can't get there, so Hamby on the board with a kill of her own for these Eagles. And now to the service line will be Brittany Davis. Good hard serve over. Patillo's got it overhand. Cabe helps it out. Now Patillo will free ball it over. No attack from the Lady Devils. Set by Senna to Hamby in the middle. Hamby finds the middle again over Cabe, and 2 kills for Hamby, and it's tied at 4 now by the Eagles. Swain defeated Franklin and Pisgah last week before falling to Smoky Mountain in a close match here last Thursday in a 5-game set. So Davis has given the Eagles the lead at 5-4 with good hard serves, and here comes another one right at Patilla. She's got a pass to Reardon, up and over to Yance, who pushes it to the back row, and now Davis scrambles around to set it, and it's to the outside to Madison Crisp, the other senior, and that one's in the net. So back to the service line will be Anthony now with a score knotted at 5. Up and over by Anthony, and there's an ace by the sophomore. And she will go again after giving Swain the lead back at 6-5. Serve up and over, back spin on it. It's over. Smith has got it. She pushes to Reardon, who's to Cave in the middle. Cave's got it up, dug out of there by Davis. And now they try to free ball it over and can't do so. It'll be 7-5 Lady Devils. So Anthony with her third service now in this rotation. Up and over. Pulled out of there by Rhodes, and now free balled over by Davis. Cabe's got it, pass to Reardon, back to Cabe. Up and hard over that. And on the board is the Lady Devils' leading hitter, Grace Cabe, with her first kill of the night. And Anthony with another serve coming your way, 8-5 on this current 4-point run by the Lady Devils. Anthony steps into the serve, hard to the back row. Dug out of there by Cornelius, up to the front row. Hamby's up and over. Anthony's there. Now short set into the middle, and Cabe can't get that one over. Quickly up off the Swain bench is senior Kendall Jones, who will check in for Anthony and play the back row now. To the back line will be Jalen Hamby for the first time tonight. She will serve with the Eagles trailing by 2. Good to hard serve right at Jones. Got it, and now pushed over by Yance. Davis has to play that. Senna with the set. Smith saves that one. Jones has got it. Now Patillo will push over. Davis is another pass to Senna to the middle. That one's up and over, and Jones can't get there. It's in. So a kill by Kaylee Cornelius. And Hamby will serve again. That one's out. So service error keeps the lead at Swain's side. Collins back into the game for Smith. And serving will be Cabe for the first time tonight. 9-7 your score. Grace Cabe steps into it, hammers it down the line, pulled out by Cornelius, now set by Davis, and pushed over by Crisp. Reardon has to hustle for that one, but she gives it to Cabe on the back row. Good job by Cabe, and she may and does get a kill out of that. Grace Cabe with her second of the night, this one from the back row. Cabe will serve again, 10-7 the advantage for the Lady Devils. Up and over softly, pulled out by Cornelius. And now Senna will push it over. Cabe's got it. Reardon sets it outside of Patillo for her first try of the night, and that one is in. So Brett Patillo went straight down the line with that one and laced it on the line. It will be point Lady Devils. Even though it looked like the down judge may have called it out, both the up judge and the line judge had it in. So Cabe will serve it again, looking to extend this Lady Devil lead. It's up and over, top spin. Cornelius trouble with that one, and great scramble save. Jones has to rush in and save that one. And now Senna will try to attack it, and it's into the net. Good hustle play by the Lady Eagles on that one to get that one over and almost down. If not for the hustle of Kendall Jones, it would have been. Cabe up and over soft, looking for the ace, but it certainly has thrown off the rotation, but then Senna makes that work. And it is 12-8 now as she finds the soft spot. To the service line will be Madison Crisp, one of the two Hiwassee Dam seniors. It's her and number 10, Hannah Rhodes. That one's up and over. Patillo with a good pass to Yance, who will set outside of Patillo, who has a hitting error. So 12-9 your score. Swain unable to pull away, even though they've been ahead. since about the 5-5 mark in this one. That one floats all the way back row and an ace for Crisp. Serving has been the strong suit for these Lady Eagles so far. So Crisp with it again. It's up and over topspin, and that one's dug by Jones, but off of her arm, and it will be another ace. So 12-11 your score, and back to the service line goes Madison Crisp. Up and over, hard, right at Jones. She's got it this time. Cabe has to hustle to get it, and Patillo will free ball it over. Great chance to attack by the Eagles right here. To the middle, standing driven. That one's pushed back over by Jones, and now Davis sets it back to Senna, who pushes it over. Patillo's got that. Reardon back sets it to Yance, who pushes cross court. Davis has to play it. Now Senna pushes it across. Jones has got it. Reardon outside of Patillo, who goes down the line, and that one is out. So now it is tied at 12 again behind the hard serving Madison Crisp, who will have another attempt right here. Her fourth in this rotation. Two have been aces. Hard again, right at Cabe. She digs it out. Collins has to come from the front row to play it, and now Reardon and Cabe almost collide, and that one goes off again for what should have been an ace, and the Eagles have taken the lead. First time since 5-4 the Eagles have led in this one. And now Crisp up and over hard again. Jones has got that one. Yance pushes it to Cabe, jumps from the back row. Good spike, dug by Davis. Senna tries to get it but can't. She's out. So the kill by Jones, or Cabe rather, her third of the night, will break service and tie it again at 13. Ashton Yance with the serve now. It's deep to the back row. Crisp plays it. Senna sets it up. It's over to Rhodes, who pushes it. Now Yance sets Collins in the middle. Collins is on top of it, but it goes out. And we're back to a Hiwassee Dam 1-point lead, and to the service line will be Erica Senna. That one's up and over soft. Jones has got that. Good pass to Yance, who pushes it back row. And that one's going to be over and deep. Jones plays it when it looked like it was going to be in. Reardon now pushes it over. Push outside, and Rhodes with that one. Cabe's got it. Yance to set it. She goes outside of Patillo. Pushes hard to the middle, but it's pulled out by Senna outside to Rhodes. Rhodes goes down the line. Now Yance goes over and in. Ashton Yance with a push set for a kill there, and it ties it back up at 14. Jones checks out. Caitlin Anthony back in. Brett Patillo will serve it. And that one's up and over and will be an ace for the senior Patillo. And now Swain back on top, 15-14. Patillo to serve it again. And there's another one. And we got a substitution. And Patillo will serve again. So free ball over by the Eagles. Yance with it outside to Reardon, who goes down the line, pulled out by Senna. Crisp right back to her, standing drive. Patillo digs it out. Yance back sets to Anthony, cross court to Senna again. Check that. Davis sets it. Now Collins will have a shot at it, and Collins has a kill. So Taylor Collins on the board. And we're at 17-14. And Patillo to serve it again. That one's up and over hard with some side spin on it, off of the railing. And another ace from Patillo puts a score at 18-14. Lady Devils in the lead now. Up and over, side spin, and that one's out. So serving will be Cornelius, who started this thing out, and that one is off and will be an ace for Cornelius. A lot of aces being thrown out here in this first game. 16-18 your score. Cornelius set again. Good hard serve right at Patillo, who digs that out. Now Anthony will have to push it over. Rhodes with a hit. It's off of the block by Collins, and now Yance sets it outside to Reardon. Reardon mishits, and it'll be a one-point game again at 18-17. So back to the service line is Cornelius again. That's a good hard serve, but it's going to be out by a long shot. And Smith checks in for Collins. Smith will serve it here, with the Lady Devils leading by 2. Good topspin serve dug out of there nicely by Destiny Sneed. And now Hamby stands and drives it. Patillo's got a good pass to Yance, who pushes it over. And that's outside to Rhodes, and it'll be in the net. So Swain takes a 20-17 lead. Smith to serve it again. Up and over, top spin, dug out nicely. Reardon punches it over. Now can Hiwassee Dam get it back over? They can. Free ball to over. And Yance outside to Reardon again. She goes cross court, and it's going to be a kill for Reardon. Smith again to serve it, 21-17. Deep down the line, right at center. And now Hiwassee Dam will free ball it over. Let's see if Swain can attack out of this. They go back set to Anthony. She goes middle. It's pulled out of there, back outside to Rhodes, who hits it again. And it's in the net again. So 5-point advantage for the Lady Devils here. Smith still serving. Good hard serve, and it'll be out off of Smith. So now Hannah Rhodes will serve it for Hiwassee Dam to a back row of Smith, Patillo, and Cabe. That's out. So now Michaela Reardon will serve for Swain. Reardon is up and over with that one. To the middle to Hamby. She pushes it back row. Patillo's got it. Good pass. Good set to Cabe in the middle. Dink down the line. Pulled by Davis. Back to Davis. She goes cross court. Cabe saves it. Reardon saves it. Miraculous job, Michaela Reardon, with a diving save. Blocked by Cabe. Pushed back over by Cabe. They go back outside. Confusion reigns, and they get it over. Now Yance will set. Maybe. Anthony has to turn and can't get anything on that one. So a pretty good volley from both teams there. We're 23-19 now. And to the service line goes Brittany Davis. That was pulled out by Cabe and gotten over. Yance pushes it back, and now Hamby will go at the middle, and it's off the block. So Jalen Hamby with her third kill brings Hiwassee Dam back to 3 at 23-20. Davis serves it again. Hard top spin. Cabe with it all the way over. Hamby touches it, but does nothing more with it. Now it has pushed over. Cabe to Reardon, outside to Anthony, down the middle, and Caitlin Anthony with her first kill of the night to put it at 24, and now the sophomore will go to the service line looking to close out. game 1. It's up and over, drops as it comes across. Rhodes gets it. Hamby in the middle with it. Reardon digs it out. Yance will set. Cabe in the middle. She goes over the block, pulled out, but they can't get to it. Nice job by Grace Cabe, and she will give Swain the win in game 1, 25-20. We'll be back with game 2 in just a second. We're almost set now for game 2 as the Lady Devils take game 1, 25-21. The Hiwassee Dam Eagles are coached by Angie Davis and assisted by Kelly Davis. As we mentioned before, Coach Kayla Myers-McMahon in her first year at the helm of the Lady Devil volleyball program. Off to a great start with a 2-1 non-conference record. This game technically is non-conference as well, even though Hiwassee Dam is a 1A school. They have enough teams with 3 to constitute a little Smoky conference, so they will have their own conference. They have run roughshod over that conference in recent years. For the last 6 years or so, they have been conference champions in almost every sport. So now, to open up the second game, we'll have Brett Patillo at the service line for the Lady Devils. As we check the lineups. For Swain, it's the same that started: Collins, Reardon, Anthony, Cabe, Yance, and Patillo. So Patillo now has the ball, and we're ready to go. Action coming your way here from Swain High School. Tomorrow will be soccer action as the Marine Devils travel to, I think it's Franklin, and there's an ace right away from Patillo here in game 2. I think the soccer team's at Franklin tomorrow. They're on the road, I know that. And then Thursday we'll be back here as these same Lady Devils will host Robbinsville for their opener in the Smoky Mountain Conference play. That's outside the roads. Cabe's got it. Reardon passes it outside. Check that. Yance outside to Reardon. And so that one's out. It will be a point to Hiwassee Dam. Again, back on Thursday, it will be Robbinsville in town to open Smoky Mountain Conference play for both of these volleyball teams. There's an ace from Cornelius. And I tell you what, these Eagles can certainly serve it. Cornelius, again, she seems to have a wide variety between that hard serve that you just saw and soft serves. That's another hard one. Doesn't pay off this time. And we're back at 2-2. To the line for Swain will go Alyssa Smith for her first serve of this match. Smith is up and over, played by Senna, and now to the middle to Davis, off the block, and it falls. And that one's over. Patillo's got it. Reardon up with it. Anthony pushes it over. Now to the outside, to the middle. Smith with a dive and saves it. That one's over again. Smith's got this one. Reardon pushes it over and deep, and that one's in for the Lady Devils. So for the third time, we're tied in this one. Michaela Reardon, one of the Lady Devils senior captains, will go to the line to serve. First one is up and over, dug out of there nicely by Cornelius, set by Davis to the outside off the block, and down for Madison Crisp. So to the service line now is Brittany Davis, who has a good hard serve. That one floats and it will be out. That one works to the advantage of the Lady Devils, and we're tied again at 4. Caitlin Anthony to the service line now. Serves that one up and over. And now will be played and can't be by Crisp. So Caitlin Anthony with the serve again for Swain. Up and over, good hard serve. Smith digs that out nicely, and the battle at the net is won by Hiwassee Dam. Reardon picks it up off the floor again for the second time tonight. That one's outside, it's dug. Patillo's got it up, and now they call the ball and let it drop after miraculous play on that one by Patillo to dig that one up. So miscommunication haunts the Lady Devils on that one as Anthony checks out. Kendall Jones checks in. Hamby to the service line for Hiwassee Dam. Smith digs that one out. Swain has to free ball it over. Now Davis to the middle, and it's pushed over, but Reardon's got it. Yance will push it over. And that one is a miss hit by Patillo. She'll get another chance here. She's got it over. Now Davis pushes it back up for Senna. She stands and drives it right to the heart of the Swain defense. And Hiwassee Dam with the lead again at 6-5. Hamby with another serve coming your way. One's up and over. Jones has got it. It's going to be close to the net. Pushed by Crisp, and she doesn't get it over. That's Grace Cabe with a serve. It goes off of the speaker. Cabe puts Swain back on top here. And will serve for the second time. Good hard serve. That one can't be handled by Cornelius. And Swain now with their biggest lead of game 2 at 8-6. Push to the soft middle. Davis with a setup on the net. Swung it hard, and that one's in by Crisp, who's come alive here in game 2 with 2 kills for the Lady Eagles. Now she will rotate back to the service line. Hammered, but doesn't make it over. So now Ashton Yance will serve it for the Lady Devils. Up and over. Taken by Crisp and pushed over by Senna. Jones gets it. Cabe saves it. They can't get it over. So we're 9-8. Lady Devils still with the lead, and Erica Senna, a sophomore for Hiwassee Dam will serve it now. Patillo to Yance. Yance sets outside to Reardon. Reardon goes to the middle, and Michaela has a kill. Lady Devils with an important point. Jones checks out. Anthony back in. Patillo to serve for the second time here in game 2. That one's over. Played off of Cornelius's head, and that's legal. They end up with a point out of that. And she kept the ball alive long enough for her teammates to get it over. Now she'll go back to the service line. She's okay. And she will serve it now. Up and over hard, and that one's out. So starting to see some service errors creep in for the Eagles that have hurt them a little bit here in game 2. Smith to serve for her second time through. That's pulled out by Hamby and over. Smith with it. Yance back sets to Anthony. Goes down the line. Nicely done by Caitlin Anthony. Hit that line straight down the net. So Smith will serve it again. Swain looking to take their largest lead of game 2. That one's up and over softly. Played by Cornelius to Davis, outside to Rhodes, and that one is out. And we got a timeout, Hiwassee Dam, and as we do, we'll tell you that again we'll be back here Thursday for Robbinsville in town, and then be sure and join Gary Ayers and Rod White Friday night for the call as the Smoky Mountain Mustangs come to Swain County Memorial Stadium for the Maroon Devils' second non-conference game of the season. And we'd love for you to come out and join us for that one. Should be a dandy. Looks like a great weather forecast coming for Friday. So if you can't, if you're in the neighborhood, come on out. Should be a large crowd on hand for the Mustangs and the Maroon Devils as Smoky Mountain with a big win over Andrews last Friday night. I'm sure their fans are pumped up about the season, as the Maroon Devils also had a large turnout and a good showing in a 21-14 loss to Tuscola. So hope to see you out for that one. If you're not in the neighborhood, can't make it, make sure you tune in to the Maroon Devils Network and catch all of the action. So Alyssa Smith, senior libero for the Lady Devils, will serve it again with Swain a 4-point lead. Up and over softly. That's Senna with it. Davis now sets it, and that one falls. Hannah Rhodes gets that one to go all the way to the hole right over the block line to break service. Now she will go back and serve for her team. Patillo's got the pass. Reardon's got the set. Cabe pushes it over to the middle. Davis dives to save it. And now Hamby will push it over deep. Patillo's got that. Reardon has to hustle. No, check that. Yance has to hustle. Just barely gets it over and in, and now it'll be driven to the back line where Smith has got it. Yance sets middle again to Cabe. And Grace Cabe asserts herself again here in game 2 with her 5th kill of the night. Breaking the serve of Hannah Rhodes. And back to the line now will be Michaela Reardon. Reardon's serve is up and over. Rhodes hustles to get it. She's got it. Hamby plays it all the way over now. Patillo's got the back row pass. Back set to Cabe, who gets that one on top and drives it to the back wall for a side out. Now Brittany Davis will serve for Hiwassee Dam, and into the ballgame will be Destiny Sneed checking in for Madison Crisp. So Sneed checks in. And now it will be Brittany Davis. All of these Eagles are good at the service line. Davis perhaps the best. That was a low line knuckleball that didn't move. No attack from the Lady Devils after that. Outside, Sneed with it. Smith digs it. Now Yance to the middle to Cabe. Power pushes that one to the back rope. Hamby started to, then thought somebody else was going to get it, and it ends up dropping for a point for the Lady Devils. So now Caitlin Anthony will serve. Good hard serve by Anthony. Pushed over by Sneed, and off the block, Reardon can't handle it, so Sneed will have a kill of her own. Jones subs in for Anthony, and now Hamby will serve it from the back line. Up and over right at Jones. She's got it. Reardon sets it right back up. Cabe has to push it over. And now Davis has to hustle to set that, and that one's pushed to the back row, but Jones is there. So now Yance will push it all the way back down the line, and it's out of bounds. So back to 2 here behind Hamby's serve. There's a good hard one right at Smith. She has to play it straight over. It was hit so hard. Now Davis sets it up. And in the middle, that is Kaylee Cornelius, who doesn't get the ball over the net. It will be point for Swain. Smith out, Collins in. Cabe to serve it. Good hard serve by Grace Cabe, another ace in her back pocket for this one. 4 points now the lead for Swain. And Cabe back at the service line. Another good hard serve, maybe another ace. Almost saved, but no chance. And Swain now with a 5-point lead. Timeout again, Hiwassee Dam after that runoff by the Lady Devils. Cabe will stay at the service line. We'll stay here with you. 18-13 your score, as you can see on the graphics provided. If you're looking for news and what's going on around the Maroon Nation, you can subscribe to maroondevils.com. And every time there's an article about an event, it will show up in your inbox the next day. So stay up to date on everything that is Maroon Devil and subscribe to maroondevils.com. Your score here again, 18-13. The Eagles have used both of their timeouts here. The last time this thing was close was 6-6. We had 6 ties rather, leading up to that, but haven't had another tie since, as the Lady Devils have pulled away and stayed in the lead since then. Cabe, after the timeout, now is up and over to the middle. Rhodes hustles in to get that one. Davis and Cornelius passes that one over. Jones steps into the pass. Good one. Collins on the net, pushes it over. Now Davis has to really push to get it over. That one's going to be tight, makes it down, and that's nice save by Reardon and Collins working together. Now Cornelius in the middle again, off of the Collins block, and Cornelius with a kill breaks the momentum of the Lady Devils and cuts the lead back to 4. Now to serve it will be Destiny Sneed. Low knuckleball played nicely by Jones. Now Collins too far away from the net and just pushes that one into it, and we're back to a 3-point lead. Played by Patillo. Jones has to push that one over. Sneed's got it. It's punched, picked up by Reardon, and now Yance will set outside to Patillo, who pushes it down the line. Now to the outside to Rhodes, back cross court. Patillo saves it. That one's going to be close and not going to make it over. And we're back to a 2-point lead. 18-16, Destiny Sneed to serve it again for the Eagles. Cabe jumps and hits that one hard. That's going to be a kill from Grace Cabe from the back row. To break the momentum of the Eagles and send Ashton Yance to the service line. Yance' serve is up and in. Sneed picks it up off the ground, and now Davis will have to push it over. It is over. Collins has got it. Back set to Reardon, takes a run at it. Saved in there. Davis will push it up. Now Senna hammers it over, and that one's in by Erica Senna. So nicely placed kill by the sophomore. Breaks the serve. She'll go back to the service line now for the Eagles. Serve up and over, and that's off of Cabe. And we're back to 1 point now as Erica Senna goes back to the service line. Patillo with a pass. Yance with the set to the middle of Collins. Collins hammers it. Sneed pulls it out. And now on the outside, partially blocked by Sneed off of the hit by Hannah Rhodes. Rhodes' first kill of the night has tied things back up at 19-all for the Eagles. Patillo with the pass. Yance gives up on the attack, pushes it back row deep. Cornelius to the soft middle. Yance again to the back row and deep. So Patillo will now serve. That one's an ace by inches over there on that side. Davis now to set outside. Cross court by Rhodes. Back row set to Cade, and that one's in the net. So 21-20 with Cornelius going to the service line. That one's over. And Cabe sets to the middle outside to Anthony. That one's over. Collins pokes it back. And now Davis on the outside will hit off the block. Cabe's got it. Yance sets it back to the outside. Reardon passes it over deep, and now Senna has to get it. Hamby will play it over. Patillo with it. Yance outside, low set. Reardon can't do anything with it, and it's tied again at 21. Eighth time in this game that it's been tied. Cabe with a good pass. Yance outside to Anthony. Anthony stands and drives. Cornelius digs it. Davis goes cross court. Yance has got to save it. And Anthony to Collins gets it over. And now the Eagles a little confused, get it over as well. Yance to the outside. Two Lady Devils get after it. Both teams scrambling to keep the ball from hitting the ground here. Patillo with a dive. She gets it to Yance outside to Cabe. Cabe drives it back. Cornelius with it. Longest volley of the night by far. That one's cross court, and they let it hit. Timeout Swain, as Hiwassee Dam has retaken the lead here at 22-21 in Game 2. We're just in Game 2 if you're joining us. 25-21 in Game 1 in favor of the Lady Devils. It was relatively close throughout as well. And now this one is 22-21 in favor of the Eagles as we head through this one. Best of 5, so we got plenty of volleyball left to play here tonight. Hiwassee Dam scored a win in the JV game. So as we come back, Kaylee Cornelius, a junior, will be back at the service line. And she has been the one towing that line that has given Hiwassee Dam the lead here at 1. Yance with a pass outside to Collins. Collins attacks. It's blocked right there by Hamby. And now it is 23-21. So Cornelius back at it. And it was a good time to drag out the home run ball there by Cornelius. It didn't pay off, but would have been a good time for it. Smith back at the service line, one of the seniors for these Lady Devils, Alyssa Smith, the libero. Her first serve is up and over. Sneed with a pass to Davis. Davis outside to Rhodes, blocked by the twin blocks of Cabe and Anthony right there to tie it back up at 23. Sneed digs that one out again. Now Cornelius with it and over. Yance sets middle to Cabe. Cabe off the block. Now Hamby goes at it, and that one's way out. And so the Lady Devils have retaken the lead here at 24-23 with a chance to close out game 2. Smith's serve is up and over. Set outside, down the line, dug by Reardon. Hamby is called for a carry right there, and that will do it, 25-23. Swain takes game 2 and now is up 2-0 over these Lady Eagles from Hiwassee Dam. So we'll be right back with game 3 in just a minute. So we're set for game 3 of this best of 5. Swain up 2-0 on the visitors from Hiwassee Dam, but it has been far from easy for these Lady Devils. 25-21 in the first game, 25-23 in the second, with the Swain erasing a 23-21 deficit to win that one, scoring the final 4 points behind Alyssa Smith's serves. So here we are in game 3. Hiwassee Dam will serve it first. It'll be Kaylee Cornelius, who has served up 2 aces so far in the 2 games that we've played. So I think we are now set lineup-wise. The down official has to check what he has on the card for the official lineup checks. And now we're set to get underway. Cornelius is up with it and over. Patillo's got the pass. It's on the line. Hamby's down with it. So So Jalen Hamby with another kill there. And it puts Hiwassee Dam up in game 3 behind the strong serve of Cornelius. That one's up and over. Patillo with a pass. It's going to be close again. Yance can't pull that one out. So a quick start to the third game for these Eagles, who have their back squarely against the wall. One more win for the Lady Devils will close out this match. That's a good hard serve. Cabe with a great pass out of that to the middle to Reardon. She dinks it, but it's pulled out. Now Davis will hit from the outside. She pushes it. Cabe, nice cross court. Yance pushes it back row. So again, the Lady Devils foregoing the attack to push on 2. And so far, that strategy has not paid off. On the outside, and that is Rhodes. Yance pushes it over. And Cornelius stands and drives it. Patillo's got it. Yance sets outside to Reardon. That one's deep, but picked up by Cornelius. Rhodes with the drive, and that will be out. So the Lady Devils get on the board. And now Smith will serve, the hero from game 2. He's up and over with that again. Hamby in the middle, Smith with the pass. Now Yance with it to the middle to Cabe. Cabe up and off. And that was out of bounds. So now to the service line for Hiwassee Dam will be Hannah Rhodes, their senior outside hitter. That one's up and over. Patillo with the pass. And that's a good short set by Reardon, and Cabe with a kill there to break the tide a little bit for Hiwassee Dam and send Reardon to the service line. And now Anthony, Yance, and Cabe will be up front. That one's up and over by Reardon, close. Now Davis will set it back to Hamby. Hamby up and over with it, and she's got it down. So Jalen Hamby with her 6th kill of the night. And Hiwassee Dam continues to hold the lead. Davis with it. Good cut serve by Davis. Smith with a nice pass out of that. There's Cabe up with it. And now Hamby with a chance to push. She does. Reardon's got it. Yance to the outside to Anthony. Anthony to the middle, picked up by Cornelius. Now Hiwassee Dam goes on 2, as does Swain. That one's back up and close, and Anthony wins the battle at the net. And Swain will get a point out of that. So Caitlin Anthony goes to the service line. To the front goes Brett Patillo. She'll hit from the left. Center with the pass to Davis. Davis to the front to Hamby. That one doesn't make it over. And we are tied for the first time at 4-all. Caitlin Anthony to serve again. Up and over. Cornelius with a good pass. Solid play from her on that back row this time. That one doesn't quite make it over for Crisp, and Swain will grab their first lead of the game at 5-4. Cornelius, another good pass. Davis goes over on 2, but Reardon's ready for it. And now Cabe has to come all the way across court, and when she does, she misses the line, and we're tied back up at 5. Jones back into the lineup for Anthony, and we'll have Jalen Hamby on the back row to serve it. She steps into it, and that one is out. Taylor Collins checks back into the lineup. Grace Cabe goes to the back row to serve. Good hard serve, and that one's unable to be played by Rhodes, and it will be an ace for Cabe, who's filling up the stat sheet nicely for the Lady Devils. Cabe to serve it again. That one's tight, saved, and pushed over. Now Jones with the pass to Reardon. Collins takes a rip at it, and Taylor Collins back on the score sheet. Swain their biggest lead at 8. Good hard serve again by Cave, and that one's over. Cave dives and gets it. And unfortunately is out of position. Nobody can make a play on it after that. So service broken and back to the line with Madison Crisp. She started the first game with a couple of aces. So she toes the service line again. Good hard serve, and now she's having a little bit of trouble honing in on getting it over. So Ashton Yance goes to the service line at this point for the Lady Devils. Good floater down the line. Senna will sit outside to Rhodes, and that one is off of the block. So Rhodes gets a kill. Good hard serve by Hiwassee Dam. Patillo with it. Yance to the back row, and Cave pushes it over rather than trying to hit anything. And that one's hit off of the back wall. Kaylee Cornelius having a tough time getting anything going hitting-wise. Kendall Jones out, Caitlin Anthony in. That was a quick rotation for Jones and Anthony as Patillo's back to the service line. Davis sets middle to Cornelius again. Patillo steps in, good pass. Yance passes out of 2. Back to Cornelius in the middle, and that one's hit out. And Swain now has their biggest lead of the night at 4 behind Brett Patillo. Brett's serve does not make it over this time. And that sends Cornelius back to the line, so the Eagles have been around one time. Good hard serve back. Cave with a good pass out of that. Yance to the middle to Reardon. Reardon fails to get it over, and that will keep Cornelius at the service line. Steps into it, good hard serve right at Patillo. It's close. Yance pushes it over and does a good job placement-wise and gets that one to fall. So now Smith will enter back in for the Lady Devils to serve. Up and over and pulled out of there by Crisp. Rhodes pushed it back, and now Cave tries to find the soft spot. Back outside to Rhodes again. Blocked. Cave keeps it up in the air. Reardon pushes it over but couldn't do anything with it. And so back to the service line will go Hannah Rhodes. Again, one of the 2 seniors on this Hiwassee Dam squad. Patillo and Reardon can't get together on the pass. And Swain has seen their 4-point lead evaporate here over the last 2 service rotations. So now Rhodes will toe the line, looking to tie it up for the Eagles. Her serves a good hard one. Cade pulls it off of the floor, and now Anthony's over with it down the line, and it's on the line for Caitlin Anthony, who breaks the momentum for the Eagles. Kayla Reardon goes to the service line now for Swain. Up and over deep, Cornelius pulls it out. Senna sets it. Hamby pushes over. Cave to Reardon, back to Cave. Cave takes a run and go and finds the floor. Grace Cave with another big kill. Quickly, the Lady Devils back up to a 3-point bulge here in Game 3. Hiwassee Dam needing to win this game to stay alive. Up and over by Reardon. Davis sets middle to Hamby. Hamby right at Reardon. She's got it. Yance back to Cabe. Cabe finds the floor again. And just like that, Swain back up to their 4-point lead, and Hiwassee Dam with a timeout. It's the second time Swain's got up to 4. Last time was 11-7. Now here we are at 15-11. Swain leads it 2-0, 25-21, 25-23, and now in this one they're up 15-11 and looking to close out Hiwassee Dam with a sweep here. Again, we'll be back with you live on Thursday as Robbinsville's in town for volleyball action, and then Friday, Marine Devils will play host to Smoky Mountain at Swain Memorial Stadium. So lots left on the agenda here for Swain County fans for this week as we get the sports season underway. Blocked by Cabe, that still gets over. Now Reardon resets it for Cabe. She pushes it over, dug out nicely by Davis, pushed over. Nice play by Hiwassee Dam. Now Cabe again, and that one is good. So Grace Cabe gives the Lady Devils their largest lead at 16-11. Michaela Reardon has been at the service line for all 3 of those kills by Cabe in this run. Hamby with it, tries to push it over, saved by Yance outside to Anthony. Anthony joins the parade. So the combo of Caitlin Anthony and Grace Cabe have pushed this Lady Devil lead to 6 now, the largest of the night for Swain or Hiwassee Dam. Reardon with the serve. It's over. Smith's got it. Reardon pushes it right to where the 2 Eagle players had run into each other. Now Yance to Cabe again. Cabe tries to cut it way too fine on that one, and it's out of bounds. So now it will be Hiwassee Dam serve. And it really looks like Kaylee Cornelius may have injured herself in that collision trying to get to that ball. And that's an ace from Brittany Davis, her second of the night. And now they've whittled away 2 points into that 6-point lead of the Lady Devils. Davis again, good hard serve, and it's out this time. Good communication on the back row. Caitlin Anthony back to the line. That one floats up and over to the middle to Senna. And she ends up with a kill out of that one. And Kendall Jones checks into the lineup for Caitlin Anthony. And back to the service line is Hamby. And Cornelius is okay. She's back in the lineup. That's good to see. Good hard serve. Smith gets it right off the planks. Cross court by Cabe. Cornelius back to Senna. That's blocked by Cabe. Now she will move to the service line. Looking to close out the Eagles. Cabe back. And that one's going to be an ace. As Rhodes can't get to that one. We got a sub. It looks like Destiny Sneed is going to check in for Hannah Rhodes. Just to try to break Cabe's service momentum just a little bit here. Good hard serve right at Sneed. She pulls it out nicely. That's on the outside, and that's deep off of Crisp. So now a 7-point lead in this one. The largest of the night for either team. And Grace Cabe has had a large hand in that. Pulled out by Davis and now pushed over by Sneed. Nicely done. Reardon goes and saves it. Patillo pushes it deep. And that's over. Cabe with a nice step-in pass. Reardon pushes it over, tries to find the spot. Can't. A lot of two-set attacks by Swain tonight. Yance with it to Collins. That's to the back row. Push to the back. Jones has got it. Nice pass. Reardon back to Collins. Blocked. That was Cornelius with the block. And for the moment, at least, it keeps the Eagles alive. As back to the service line will be Madison Crisp. Good hard one. Jones sits with it. Nice pass to Yance. Collins pushes it over right at Sneed. Davis back to Sneed. Cabe saves it. Can't do anything with it. So Destiny Sneed with the kill. And Madison Crisp goes back to the service line again. That one's up and over deep, and it's out. Yance to the line now for Swain. Lady Devils 3 points away from a 3-0 sweep of these Eagles. Floater played by Crisp. Davis with it, sent it into the net. Swain now 2 points away. Davis sets close to the net. Attack. Yance pushes it deep, and it's on the line. So now 1 point away for the Lady Devils from closing out this match. Yance back to the service line, the sophomore setter. Up and over. Good spot. Senna's got it, back row. Confusion reigns, and that's going to close it out. The Lady Devils have taken this match 25-21, 25-23, and now 25-16 to move to 3-1 on this season. And Swain will host Robbinsville on Thursday. The Maroon Devils Network will be right here, and I'll be right here along with Joe Holt for the call. We'll have all the action for you starting right around 6 o'clock. So be sure and tune in if you can't make it out. And remember, the Maroon Devil Network will also be here Friday at Swain County Memorial Stadium. Gary Ayers and Rod White with a call of that one. If you're in the neighborhood, come on out. If not, tune in to the Maroon Devils Network. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a good evening.